Assalamualaikum and hello. Let's continue with the drawing of benzene or aromatic compounds based on IUPAC nomenclature. The first step, you have to determine the parent, and this parent can be benzene, or that benzene can also be as substituents. So please take a look carefully. The next one, I'm going to draw the structure one by one to the left based on their naming. So right now, let's focus with example 5 structure A first. So I got my parent, which will be benzene, and I'm going to draw benzene 6 carbon chains in the ring, and right now I will give the numbering 1, 2, 3. Okay, now you got my substituents to the left, which is 3-iodo. So iodo is the structure for capital letter I at position carbon number 3. And next one to the left till the end, I got 1-bromo. So bromo will be attached to first carbon. Make sure you make the bond first and Br. So this is the structure for A. Let's go to structure B. I got my parent will be benzene. And let's draw benzene. In this case, I'm going to draw it like this. And the next one, I'm going to give the numbering 1, 2, 3. And I got hydroxy group, 2 of them at position carbon number 1 and number 3. So let's continue with carbon number 1 attached to OH and carbon number 3 attached to OH. Make sure that you put the bond attached to oxygen, not in the middle of OH, not to hydrogen. It will always be to oxygen. So this is the structure for B. Let's continue with the next one. I got C, phenyl propene. You got the name phenyl, where I taught you in the previous video, phenyl is the name for the benzene as substituents. I got my parent is propene. Hopefully you can still remember that propene is the alkene with 3 carbon chain. So I'm going to draw 3 carbon chains, and then I'm going to give the numbering for this carbon 1, 2, 3. So my double bond will be between carbon number 1 and 2 because that is the lowest one. And next one, I'm going to attach carbon number 1 because it doesn't state here. So you have to consider that this phenyl will be at the lowest number of carbon. So it will attach to carbon number 1. So I'm going to make a bond first, attached to the benzene. Just like this one. So I got my structure for C. Now let's continue with D. I got para-nitrophenol. So please remember, in this case, my parent is phenol. So phenol, what is the structure for phenol? Phenol is the benzene ring attached to OH group. This is phenol. Automatically, this carbon will be first carbon. So I'm going to give the numbering here as number 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Follow the clockwise or anti-clockwise. And right now, I want to put my position of nitro as para. So para means that position carbon number 1 and number 4. We got 1 for hydroxy group that gives the benzene as parent name phenol. So what's left is position carbon number 4. So I'm going to put the bond here and then attach to nitrogen O2. Make sure in this case bond will be attached to nitrogen, not oxygen. So that is the structure for D. Let's continue with E. I got my parent, which will be benzene in this case. So draw the benzene And what's next? I'm going to give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you take a look here carefully, you got difluoro, 2 same substituents at position meta. So meta means that you have position 1 and 3. So I'm going to draw at position number 1, you got fluoro, capital letter F, and position at carbon number 3, capital letter F. So this is the structure for E. And last one, I got F. In this case, my parent is phenol. How I want to draw this one, same as before, you are going to draw benzene attached to OH. So automatically this carbon will be carbon number 1. And if I want to go up, I'm going to get my numbering like this one. So right now I got to the left 3 methyl and 4 chloro. So at position carbon number 3, I got methyl group, put the bond, bonded to CH3, and position carbon number 4, I got the bond attached to Cl. So this is the structure for F. I hope all of you are clear how to draw the structure for aromatic compounds for this chapter. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.